Hey there, explorers! Welcome back to Tech and Trek, where we dive into the wonders of the world and beyond. Today, we're taking a festive journey across the globe to uncover the most unique and surprising Christmas traditions. From mischievous elves to dazzling lights, you'll be amazed at how diverse and magical the holiday season can be. So, grab a cozy drink, and let's set off on this Christmas trek together. Join me as I dive into the most unique Christmas traditions from around the world and see if I can guess what makes each one special. When it comes to Christmas traditions, we often think about our own customs and the way we celebrate the holiday season. But have you ever wondered how people in other countries celebrate Christmas? From decorating trees to exchanging gifts, every country has its own unique twist on the holiday. And that's what makes exploring Christmas traditions around the world so fascinating. One of the things that struck me when researching Christmas traditions is just how diverse they are. From the festive lights of Tokyo to the nativity scenes of Italy, each country has its own special way of celebrating the holiday season. And what's even more amazing is that these traditions are often rooted in the country's history and culture. But despite their differences, Christmas traditions all share a common goal: to bring people together and celebrate the spirit of the season. Whether it's through food, music, or decorations, Christmas is a time for family, friends, and community to come together and enjoy each other's company. In this video, we're going to take a journey around the world to explore some of the most unique and fascinating Christmas traditions out there. From the unexpected to the unbelievable, we'll delve into the customs that make each country's Christmas celebrations special. So let's get started. Trying to understand how different cultures celebrate Christmas can be a challenge. We often think that our way is the right way, and that others are just doing it wrong. But the truth is, every culture has its own unique take on the holiday season. And that's what makes it so fascinating. One of the biggest misconceptions about Christmas traditions is that they're all the same. We often assume that everyone celebrates Christmas with trees, decorations, and presents. But that's not the case. In fact, many countries have their own unique traditions that are often vastly different from our own. For example, did you know that in Japan, Christmas is not a national holiday? Instead, it's seen as a time for young couples to go on romantic dates. Or that in Ethiopia, Christmas is celebrated on January 7th, not December 25th. These differences are what make exploring Christmas traditions so interesting. Another misconception is that Christmas is only celebrated by Christians. But the truth is, many countries with significant non-Christian populations still celebrate the holiday season in their own way. For example, in India, Christians only make up about 2% of the population, but Christmas is still a major holiday. In Iceland, the Christmas season is all about the Yule lads, 13 mischievous elves who visit children over the 13 nights leading up to Christmas. And in Germany, Christmas is a time for Glühwein and festive markets. The diversity of Christmas traditions is truly breathtaking. As we explore these different traditions, we start to realize that there's no one right way to celebrate Christmas. Instead, it's a holiday that's shaped by a country's culture, history, and values. It's also important to recognize that Christmas traditions are not static. They evolve over time and are influenced by global events. For example, many Christmas traditions in the US were brought over by European immigrants, and have since been adapted and changed to fit American culture. In many countries, Christmas is a time for family and community, but it's also a time for cultural identity. Christmas traditions are often a way for people to connect with their heritage and celebrate their national identity. As we explore these different traditions, we start to see that Christmas is not just a single holiday, but a collection of unique celebrations that reflect the diversity of human experience. Let's dive in and explore some of the most unique Christmas traditions from around the world. From the festive lights of Sweden to the nativity scenes of Italy, each country has its own special way of celebrating the holiday season. In Sweden, Christmas is all about festive lights and decorations. The entire country is transformed into a winter wonderland, with twinkling lights and a cozy atmosphere. And in Italy, the nativity scene is a major part of the Christmas tradition. Families gather around the crib to sing carols and exchange gifts. In Germany, Christmas is a time for Glühwein and festive markets. The smell of mulled wine and gingerbread fills the air as people browse the festive stalls selling handmade crafts and decorations. And in India, Christmas is a time for midnight mass and festive foods like biryani and cake. In Japan, Christmas is all about romance and festive illuminations. Couples stroll hand in hand through the festively lit streets, taking in the sights and sounds of the season. And in Ethiopia, Christmas is celebrated on January 7th, with a festive meal of injera and wat. In Iceland, the Christmas season is all about the Yule lads, 13 mischievous elves who visit children over the 13 nights leading up to Christmas. And in Spain, Christmas is a time for festive foods like turrón and polvorones. As we explore these different traditions, we start to see that Christmas is not just a single holiday, but a collection of unique celebrations that reflect the diversity of human experience. Each country's tradition is a window into its culture, history, and values. One of the most fascinating Christmas traditions I discovered is the Icelandic Yule lads. These 13 mischievous elves are a beloved part of Icelandic folklore and visit children over the 13 nights leading up to Christmas. Each Yule lad has its own unique personality and quirks, from the sausage-stealing sausage swiper to the window-peeping window peeper. The Yule lads are a symbol of Iceland's rich cultural heritage and are deeply rooted in the country's folklore and tradition. They evoke a sense of wonder and magic, and are a beloved part of Icelandic Christmas celebrations. As we explore these different Christmas traditions, we start to see that there's beauty in their differences. Each country's tradition is a unique reflection of its culture, history, and values. So what's the most fascinating Christmas tradition you've ever heard of? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about Christmas traditions around the world, be sure to check out my next video where we'll be exploring more unique and fascinating customs. In conclusion, Christmas traditions around the world are a true marvel. They're a testament to the diversity and creativity of human culture, and a reminder that there's beauty in our differences. So let's celebrate these unique traditions, and the spirit of the season that brings us all together. Thanks for joining me on this festive adventure. Christmas may look different everywhere, but the spirit of joy and togetherness connects us all. If you love discovering these traditions, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Share your favorite Christmas tradition in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from Tech and Trek.